Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe with OMGRC here. So today I have the TRMT8E. That's the Team REDCAT monster truck. It is their 8th scale electric, the BE6S. So it comes with a 150 amp electronic speed controller, and it also is 6S powered. So you'll need two 3S batteries for this, LiPo batteries for this guy. Let's check out what it has as far as just on the specs of it. So let's get to that. So showing you there, you get your 2200 kV hobby wing motor, get your, as far as your 17-inch spline hubs, center differential, waterproof electronic speed controller, 150 amps. You have the 208-ounce metal gear. That's the Savox servo, very nice there. You get front LEDs also, which is awesome. I like when the RC cars have the LEDs on the front of it anyway. It'd be cool if they had red LEDs right here, but I get why they don't have them there too, because where the shock goes right here, it would interfere with the lights being on there. There might be some other ways of doing that, but anyway, let's get to what's going inside it in the box itself. All right, guys, so I took this out of the box already, obviously. That way I could show you everything and display it. And so you get the manual with it. So you want to look through that. If you decide to ride it through the water, things that you want to do beforehand, seal up the little holes that are on your tires. And you can read through all that if you decide to purchase one of these. I'll put a link in the description anyhow that you guys can really check this out. There's already some video, there's plenty of videos out. This is not a new vehicle anyways, but it is an awesome vehicle, and it's one not to overlook when you're shopping for an RC vehicle of this scale. And then they give you some other information that's in here too that you can purchase as far as bags and all that good stuff. So anyway, that's some stuff there. Also, you get these little clips here. These are just for your springs. So there's spacers, spring spacers. Let's see if you can see that pretty well. Anyway, it would have been nice if they would have had threaded bodies so you could just adjust them down without putting these spacers in there, but that is what it is. This is just a little clamp too for removing some of the little clips that are on that hold some of the parts in. And this one, I'm not sure 100% if this is actually supposed to go with this truck or not. This was not a demo, but it was a display unit for SEMA. So yeah, it got to go to SEMA. I wish I would have been able to go. Maybe next year. But anyway, this was on display, so there's some stuff that's maybe not supposed to be with it. I kind of checked over, so that might be something in question. So if you don't see that in your box, that might be something that was just thrown in there because this is already opened up. All right, as when it comes to the remote too, so this is not one that's more or less the standard remote when it comes to REDCAT, but it's nonetheless, it's not bad at all. I just favored the other one because it has adjustments that are just right there. You just dial it in. You just basically just flip the lid on it. So anyway, so this is the standard one, which would come with most REDCAT RC vehicles nowadays. 4 AA's in that one. Same thing with this one anyway. 4 AA's in there. But anyway, it has a rubber. They're both rubbered anyway as far as that steering wheel goes. So I don't have any problems with it really. I haven't not had any problems with this particular REDCAT radio or any of the other REDCAT radios. All right, so let's get to this thing. First thing you'll notice too, as far as on the body, besides it looks awesome as heck, man, is it has these skid plates. So if this thing decides, if you do have a rollover happen, this will help protect your body. So I think that's, we've seen that more on other RC vehicles as of now, but this was something, this has been out for a while. So this, I didn't see it as much. And then we know this is like Team Magic and all that good stuff too. But this is, REDCAT's branded premium RC vehicle anyhow. And premium shows as far as a lot of aluminum there's aluminum where it should be at is what I'm getting at. As far as your towers go, I have no problem with them being aluminum. This feels, I can't tell how strong that is or anything like that. But I would assume that's pretty good because I've seen a lot of bashing videos with this RC vehicle and it held up very well. So getting to the actual transmission, let's bring this up here so you can see it. It is all aluminum. Now there is another model, and I don't know it offhand, but it's kind of like, it's the lower level of this RC vehicle, and it doesn't come with all the extra aluminum pieces out on it. So if you were looking for this one, and sorry, I'll put a description, or put a link in the description too. In regards, you can kind of compare the two, but for the money, if you spend the extra, let's say it's $100 more or something right around there, with all the aluminum parts that you get on it, it's almost better just to go with this model than the other one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's why I went with it, because there is a lot of stuff that's on here that is aluminum, and there would be things that I would want to upgrade on it anyhow. And for the price, again, this was a display model, so this was already at a lower price than normal. That's why I went with it, and I could have got the other one even cheaper, but because of the fact that this one had better stuff, it was still $100 more of my cost. So it's gonna be the same thing with you guys. One thing I do like also, and there's a lot of things I like about this truck too, even just getting to that center differential as well. There's a few screws on the bottom of it, so you can actually get to the rear, that center diff. So that's definitely nice on there. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to do as far as grease or anything like that to it. But anyway, that's to be said later down the road. It does have these little covers that are here. I've already taken the little metal clips, body clips that were here. They were definitely, you know, you need a little tool or some good nails to, you know, pop them off. And even that hurt. Even this here, as far as the cover goes, I don't think it's necessary because it already has a nice Velcro, heavy duty Velcro strap that's in here, provided by REDCAT anyway. So, and actually, it's very, this one here, it's got, if you can see it, you can kind of see them a little bit, maybe shining in there a little bit. Anyway, that holds the actual strap down. It is metal, you know, mounted to the plastic on the bottom of it. So these little screws here actually hold this metal strap, not the metal strap, but the actual metal strap that this thing is going through. So those rings are metal. So that's nice on that part of it. You know, as far as your, yeah, there's a lot of great stuff. You know, the Savox servo, I've loved these things. They're really powerful. I know there's lots of different ones. You know, you can go through, there's lots of options, but this is great right out of the box. So I'm definitely happy with that. I notice this one says receiver box that's here, yet it does say receiver here as well. So there's like actually 2 locations that you could mount your receiver, but this one has the antenna already coming out of it. I never noticed it before. No one said anything before, but I'm wondering I don't know if this could be set up as a dual. I don't know what else this chassis goes with, so I'm gonna be honest with you on that one. I don't know, different platforms, different things. So this is for maybe some other vehicle as well. You guys, if you know more, you can, you know, leave a comment down below and let us know. You know, you get your standard, you know, your T-style, your Dean style connections that are there. Very nice on that. Again, the motor's awesome. Again, this vehicle has lots of power, and that's what I can't wait to do, is show you guys, you know, this thing in action too. It has a massive wheelie bar on the back, which I'm going to lower down because this thing's going to automatically want to do a flip very, very quickly. And these are big bore. These are big shocks that are on here nonetheless. They're not like any kind of X-Max type large, huge shocks, but even just these CVDs, they're massive as far as the actual linkage that's there. Very thick. I would almost say compared, that's actually like about the same thickness as an X-Max. Actually, I have some here. I would compare them, but anyway, they're very thick and heavy duty. You know, again, CVDs in the front and the rear, the pillow ball suspension, very nice on that. Even just the suspension alone, that thing's not bottoming out, man. That thing, I mean, I can drop that thing. It's not, I just dropped that probably at least a good 1.5 feet or so, if not more. And, you know, it doesn't bottom out. So this thing's made to jump. That's why I purchased it. You know, you get a lot of vehicles, you can drop it from a certain height and it's going to go down. But this thing, it takes quite a bit to actually get it down there, but it's still, when it lands. Anyway, yeah, this thing's going to be really fun to drive, and I definitely can't wait. And, you know, with those LEDs in the front there, it's cool, even if you want to drive it at night. Yeah, this is just a premium vehicle from REDCAT, and I definitely been eyeing it for a really long time, but I just haven't pulled the trigger as far as to get one. But when I saw this deal, I was like, okay, I'm going to get it now. So anyway, that's enough on that part of it. You guys, I'll leave, like I said, I'll leave links in there. And then I want to get a running video because that's where everybody wants to watch is a running video. They don't want to see me just rambling on about stuff that they can look the specs up on, but I just want to kind of show it to you so you know what's coming. Anyway, until next time, this is Joe with OMGRC. Appreciate you guys always watching, leaving those comments, giving those likes. Until next time, take care. Later.